Hello everyone, I'm Alex and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the big drama that affects every single YouTuber on the planet right now. Because it's a big deal. But you know what's also a big deal? If you've been unsubscribed from this YouTube channel, YouTube's been doing that recently, it gets on my nerves. So if you have been, make sure you resubscribe. And if you haven't subscribed anyway,
fix it.
Alright, let's get in for this one. So today's video is full of drama between some of the biggest names on the platform. Actually, one of the most paid influencers on the planet is involved, XQC. Now, he was called out by Mutahar, or Ordinary Gamers, some ordinary gamer on YouTube. I feel like crediting people is probably the best thing I could do in this video, because that's kind of what it's about. He tweeted out, just a shame garbage like this fills the recommended tab. And it was a tweet that said, Lemonade spends months researching, filming, scripting, and editing a video just for the React streamers to upload the entire thing and provide zero input. XQC responded with, I wonder what triggers people like you so much. Revenue share? Audience split? The algorithm? I've heard this complaint a million times, and most public figures try to attack it from multiple angles, just to fall flat on their face. I'm watching a vid I like to my people, and that's it. A guy called Ryan then responded saying, I'm a fan of the Reacts videos, but I feel it's extremely unfair. The original video provider needs to get a portion of the income from your Reacts videos. A 50-50 or more for him. XQC then responded to that with, they can claim the whole fucking thing, and they do a lot of times. I swear you guys just make shit up for the hell of it. My stuff gets re-uploaded for the YouTube frogs that missed the stream. Get me contradictory analytics or facts, anything else, and then sleepy Z's, because he's bored, clearly. And it's quite interesting because it seems like the people in the comments seem to be relatively split. For example, you've got this tweet here that says, these people can't understand that viewers prefer watching something with their favourite streamer. They prefer watching the reaction of their streamer instead of just watching the normal video. That's why reaction videos are so famous. People want to watch their streamer. Now, before we get into this video, I have made tons of reaction content and still do. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that my videos are exactly like the videos that you're seeing here, where people are re-uploading the entire video in full, and I do feel like that is a very important distinction. We'll get on to that later in the video. First of all, I want to kind of go through the repercussions of what is happening here and why this could be a big deal for everybody involved, even people who are making reaction videos that I think are respectful, like people like Donny Gonzalez, that's like the Italian mob boss version, and Curtis Connor. I think those two, and even Cody Co, you know, I could sit forever and name the good ones. All right, but we're not talking about them today, we're talking about the bad ones, all right? Okay, we're talking about the bad ones, okay? Because that's pretty valid. He's done a reaction video, he's added his commentary. We'll get on to kind of how XQC does it in a bit. And we'll get onto it right now because XQC actually got in massive trouble. I'm going to have to blur everything here apart from XQC in the corner, by the way. Because he tried to stream the entirety of Batman The Dark Knight. Yeah, he did that. Now, for some of you who don't know, on YouTube, there's kind of a respect thing. You let people react to your content. It's kind of like you don't strike fellow creators. We're all in it together type of thing. Protect kind of, transformative content and freedom to use stuff, fair use. I'm telling you now, The Dark Knight does not fall under that category, and the entire website could get catastrophically sued, and then everybody who makes reaction content could have a really terrible precedent set, because if companies who own stuff like Batman, if they suddenly decide that they're going to come over and start like going through these platforms and maybe just taking out 5-second clips of memes and stuff, because XQC has gone and watched an entire bloody movie live and then re-uploaded the VOD to his YouTube channel, then everybody loses out on something that is a huge part of what makes the platform tick. People use little seconds of clips, people, react to stuff, that's valid. But when you take an entire IP of something and you just post it on your channel, that is stealing. I don't care if you're in the corner. I don't care if you pause it occasionally. I try and personally keep a rule of using less than 50% of what I'm watching in my video if I can. That is kind of what I go for. And that's when I'm watching stuff that is made by companies like ITV or Channel 4. When I've done reaction videos to stuff that's like TLC, then I always try and make sure that I use less than 50%. Number one, because YouTube will automatically copyright you. And that's a pretty good sign that you've crossed the line. If you get the notification through saying you have kind of like used too much of the content, you know to kind of scale it back. People complain that I pause videos a lot. and that I talk for ages in between clips. One of the reasons why I do that is because if I didn't do that, I'd just be re-uploading their video. I'd be stealing it. I try and make sure that I use very little of the content, and then also that I absolutely pad it out with stuff that I'm doing. Because number one, it's my YouTube video. If I'm not talking or I have nothing to add, why am I making it? And number two, the other option is literally illegal and is going to damage everybody on the platform. If I just sit here in the corner and I just let the entire episode of 90 Day Fiancé play out, or 1,000 Pound Sisters, and I just go, oh yeah, you know, that's cool, and I start drinking, like XQC does, that would be stealing. And it's a shame, because it's not like he's an underpaid content creator. It's not like he can't spend tons of money on getting people to even help write out his Twitch streams. Maybe they could send him the videos with all the stuff he could say, and he could just regurgitate the points to people. He literally makes millions upon millions of pounds a month. So why doesn't he just get somebody to help him? I don't understand. Well, it requires effort, and if this works, it's lazy and it's easy. And that's why he's doing it. And this isn't the only person who's coming under fire for this right now. For example, Jacksfilms just uploaded a video talking about SSSniperwolf. Now, I've actually watched this video in its entirety, and I've made videos on SSSniperwolf before. It seems a bit close to home because I make videos that you could say are relatively similar. I was doing my TikTok reaction videos. But once again, I would say there's an important distinction. I've watched SSSniperwolf videos through, and you know, let's just go through one right now together. Why not? That'd be fun. Let's watch one.
Hello friends, it's me. And today we are checking out some people having a very bad day.
Number one, we're 5 seconds into this video, and I've paused it, which makes it transformative. And I'm going to add commentary and actually add something to the video. Why don't you buy a bloody microphone? You get millions upon millions of views a day. That's at least like £4,000 a day. $5,000 maybe. I'm being generous. It's probably way more. Why don't you buy a microphone, please? Please buy a microphone. There is no excuse for you to have audio this poor with a YouTuber that's got 34 million subscribers. I didn't even realize she was that big. Last time I did a video on her, she had like 8 million. Oh, it makes me sick. Because I would be better if I just didn't speak, apparently. Apparently my YouTube channel would be more successful if I didn't talk. And I agree, and I'm sure a lot of people watching this would agree, and I can't blame you.
Oh. What was that? And she ruined her own birthday. Like, put the Lego sound effect. What kind of table is this?
These videos are unwatchable because of the audio. Like, everything she's saying is irritating, it's pointless. What is going on? When I was doing my TikTok reaction videos, which I've actually relatively stopped doing, like I stopped doing the making compilation videos and reacting to them, and I'm not a saint for that. I'm not in the clear. I'm not a free man because I stopped making them. One of the reasons why is because it got to the point where I recorded a couple of them, and I didn't upload them because I was sat there and I was watching all of these TikToks that people had sent me, and I was basically there going, I can't say anything that's more than like 15 seconds long about analysing these, and just going, haha, that doesn't feel like content to me, and I generally just felt like it was shit, so I stopped making them. I never uploaded any videos, I would say, that were close to being like that. All the ones that I've done, I've tried to make them about people, stuff that I could actually talk about, where I could bring information in, explain stuff, explain the background of the TikToks. I've never wanted to be one of those people who just sits there and goes, that was funny! Because why? It's the same with the main channel. It's the same when we do videos of stuff like Educating Yorkshire. I want to talk about like the stories that we have from school, kind of use the show as a way to like spin stuff off. But these people aren't even attempting that. They're not even trying to add any of their own stuff to this. They are literally just taking it and reposting it, going, that was funny. And I'm just sat here being like, I didn't get anything from this. And that's important because there are people who upload videos on like the Lemino JFK video where they like add information to the video. They pause it. They don't re-upload the entire 2-hour thing. It's more like a 20-minute video with kind of like 10 minutes of added explanation in. And I think that's cool. You know, you're not stealing the video. You're making people want to go and watch it. And you're bringing something genuinely new and transformative to the video. That word's being used a lot because it's super important. You can't just sit there and watch The Dark Knight and have your dinner. You can't do that. Another streamer who was criticized was Hassan Arbi because at one point I think he was like watching a video and he just got up and left the video running on his stream and just walked away. I mean, yeah, the camera's still in the corner, but you're not even reacting at that point. There's nothing happening. And I don't mean to get on these people's backs. I don't think they're bad people. And I don't think they're the scum of the earth for making these videos. I just think that if you get looser and looser and looser and lazier and lazier and lazier with content that, by the way, look, I make it, it's fucking lazy anyway. It's hardly like the greatest stuff ever. You know, my commentary videos, I'm not sat there slaving away, putting sweat, blood, and tears into them. I'm doing the bare minimum, which is like actually trying to have something to say. If you're going to sit there and let videos run or upload the entire video in its entirety to YouTube, you're going to get everybody in trouble. The people who make genuinely funny videos, who I've mentioned, like Cody Ko, Danny Gonzalez, Curtis Connor, people are going to start getting stricter and stricter. YouTube are going to have to start implementing even crazier copyright laws. They're going to have to start putting different systems in. They're going to stop people from using any footage that's uploaded on any other YouTube video. Now think about that for a second. Think about anything, any asset being copyrighted and not being able to be used across any YouTube video. It would make everything impossible. Half of your favorite creators would disappear. Fair use is part of the life form of the content of the platform. And it's a real shame that people are going to kind of ruin that for everyone. Especially because these are like the top guys. These are the big guys, you know? The 34 million subscriber YouTube channels. XQC, who's worth like $100 million now with the deal he signed. Hassan Arbi, who's one of the biggest streamers on the entire platform. You have no excuse. You could pay to have people help you make content, make more interesting stuff. And yeah, that's the meta. I'm not saying stop making reaction stuff. I love my reaction videos, and I love watching them. They're my favourite videos on YouTube. But when they're done properly. And they don't really require much effort to be done properly. So it's a bit weird that this is even something that people have to talk about. And that's why I'm not going to sit here and high horse. I'm not. I'm on that level. I make videos like these people. I do. I've done the TikTok reactions. This video in itself is a reaction video, isn't it? But you may have noticed that I've waffled on for about 8 minutes. And we haven't watched something for a while. And when we did watch something, I explained it. Because that's what free use is meant to be. That's what adding commentary is meant to be. I'm trying to transform it. Make it into a video that belongs to me. This is a video that now you could say, without Alex here, it's not the same video. Whereas, can you say that about the XQC video? So when you click on this video, let's just like skip through here.
The woman
named
Geraldine Reed, who believed the shots had come from the Book the Pass story. Standing by the curb in front of Sitzman was William Newman, who believed the shots had come from the grassy knoll.
Oh, it's...
One might therefore conclude that there must have been two assassins, one in the Book the Pass story and one on the grassy knoll. Indeed, countless authors and even a congressional investigation.
Does he pause the video at any point? I'm looking through the preview, and it generally seems like he doesn't. Like, he doesn't pause the video once. And I think that's like the bare minimum for making videos like this, right? You've got to like stop it and say stuff. Because at least then the video isn't playing, you know, you're interrupting the flow. I think interrupting the flow is enough of an encouragement, kind of. It's weak. But to get people to go and watch the original thing, if they wanted to, when it's a video like this. It's harder with TikToks like 10 seconds long, which is why you need to like bring a little bit more to it, I think. You need to try and riff off it or say something. But with this, if he generally just plays through the entire video, I mean, how long is the original video? So this VOD is what, like 2 hours long, and the Lemino video is an hour 38 minutes. So he's only added 20 minutes of content to this video. That is criminal. It's so funny because the biggest complaint on my main channel is that I pause the video too much, that I do too much talking. And I'm seeing why. Because XQC is worth $100 million, and I am not. And Sniperwolf, you know, who just carried on doing the TikTok stuff, who actually react less and less, even with Jacksfilms calling her out, which is a great video, by the way, that I would recommend watching. We're not going to watch it. You can go watch it yourself. And he's got a whole channel, by the way, called Jacksfilms, dedicated to just watching Sniperwolf videos. But he actually pauses them, to be fair. He actually does a better job at reacting than she does. It seems like the less effort you put in, the more people want to watch it, because I think Mr. Beast said it once, and it was always something that really stuck with me, and actually, you know, he's right, but it made me sad. So I'm not hating him for this. He said to have a personality on YouTube automatically makes you a jarring person, which is true. You know, if you have a face in your videos, people go, "Oh, you're fucking ugly. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to look at somebody who looks like that. Get rid of that mustache." Or it could be that lisp sucks and I hate the way he talks. The less talking, the less information you add to a video, the more you just kind of let it run, the better it will do. What a shame. I hope everybody can come to a decent conclusion here, and that something can be made good out of this, instead of it just kind of being pushed away. But I don't think there's anything that really can be done, really the only thing that can be done is just kind of like the destruction of fair use, and that would be a real shame. But I also think if you have respect for your fellow creator, you wouldn't completely re-upload their entire video to your YouTube channel. I think that'd be messed up. I always remember I did one video where I mean, I can show you the video. I uploaded a video where I basically was on a bus with my friend Will Lenny. Here's the original video. It's a 10-minute video, as you could see. And we basically went through and we like kick a ball about. It's a lot of fun. I drive a bus and I've got a terrible haircut like normal. And that was the video, right? It was a cool video. It was fun to be a part of. I went and I did a reaction video. That's not the one. Here we go. And as you can see, the original video is 10 minutes and 1 second long. My reaction is 9 minutes and 14 seconds long. So the full video is not in there. God, look at my blue eyes. They're very blue. He had very blue eyes, didn't he? Nice color correction, mate. In this video, I mean, we're skipping through it right now. Look, you're not even seeing the original video on screen. I am basically just straight up talking about the day and how it played out and everything that went on. I remember running into the crew who I did that video with, and they said that they really were greatly appreciative of my reaction video. I mean, it actually drove a lot of traffic to the video, mainly because I didn't just re-upload the thing and post it on my channel. You know, I actually said, go watch the original video, and I linked it in the description because that seemed like the right thing to do. Now, when it comes to like TikTok compilations, that's a lot harder. You know, chasing down people for that, I totally get it. And they're 10-second videos, and a lot of those videos are re-uploaded. So that's a sticky one, and I don't know what the response is there. Like, do you just not make TikTok videos anymore? How do you create the original creators if videos being re-uploaded millions of times over? But when it comes to the Lemino situation, I think that's a pretty obvious one. Don't upload a guy's full video in its entirety. I don't think it's a good idea. Because you're just going to get yourself in trouble. This isn't even me trying to dog on anyone. You're going to hurt yourself. This is going to end badly for you. You're going to lose the respect of people if you care about that. Maybe you don't. But worst comes to worst. Maybe your channel gets struck down. And that wouldn't be good. But hopefully there's a way to fix this. But I'd say rule of thumb, don't just re-upload people's YouTube videos in their entirety. Not a good idea. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. We try and post every single day on this channel. So please subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget, these are coming out soon. And I can't wait to show you them and the rest of the stuff that we've got coming out. internetsensation.shop. It's just a spinny logo right now, actually. Let me show you. Look at how cool it is. Look at that. That's the website right now. We're working on building a proper one and everything, but that's cool, innit? I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Have a good day, and let's hope that we still have a website, and Warner Brothers don't come and strike the entire platform down for re-uploading the entirety of the Batman with a little man eating Doritos in the corner. Thank you.